let me tell you a story. I'm sitting in math class and we get this Google form that we have to answer about certain questions because the topic of the lesson is data collection and data analysis. And one of the questions is rate your happiness on a scale of 1 to 5. Inside my class of 18 people, only 2 people put their happiness score as 5 out of 5. Those 2 people were me and another girl. So, why? Immediately after the results were shown anonymously, the person next to me, my friend, he goes up to me, he turns to me, he says, "Was it you who put 5?" And when I say, "Yeah, bro," he goes, "Of course," and starts laughing at me, making fun of me. And he's like, "So you couldn't be any more happy?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I think I'm as happy as I can get right now. And I know my happiness can further improve, but I was very happy that day and in general, that week, the month, the hour." But basically, he did not believe that my happiness was a 5 out of 5. So we started arguing about it. He said, "Would you be happier right now if the girl of your dreams asked you out? Would you be happier right now if you just received $1 million?" And my answers were yes, but temporarily. I said that it wouldn't alter my mental state and it would not alter my happiness in the long run. And I stand by that. I still think that those factors are unimportant to happiness and that happiness is not something that's external. It's something that's completely internal. And that's why I think most people's perceptions of happiness are wrong. And when your perception of happiness is wrong, you're not going to be able to be happy because you don't know how to. I know this seems like a silly concept, but I just realized that most people think that materialism would make you happy, but it doesn't. So, how do you become more happy? Happiness is just tied in with your mental health. Your mental health is, on basic terms, how anxious are you and how depressed are you. So depression is nihilism and emptiness, and anxiety is nerves and fight or flight responses. So when you minimize those and then you have those natural things in your life that are evolutionary make you happy, like being with friends and family, being in nature, eating healthy food, those things that make you happy on a fundamental level. If you have all of those and you're not living in a state of fight or flight or nihilism, then you're pretty much as happy as you can be. So why do most people not have this? So a lot of people's dopamines receptors and their abilities to enjoy stuff like this that I just described have been ruined by modern day addictions like short form content, like over processed foods, TV, video games, drugs, etc. All of these things contribute to making a person happier in the short term, but much more depressed, anxious, unhappy in the long term. So, we can improve mental health in 2 weeks by trying to heal this depression, anxiety, and trying to heal our fried dopamine receptors, as well as getting more of those natural things. So, what can you do? Going outside is a big one. Being in nature not only is going to boost your testosterone levels if you're a man. That's one benefit of going outside, especially being in the sun. It's also just going to make you appreciate life a lot more. Like, there's this one quote: you can't be depressed when you're climbing a tree, and you can't be depressed when you're jumping over a puddle. What this means is that by going outside and being in nature, we're trying to capture that childlike essence that we used to have. We're trying to become like happy and innocent kids again without needing this overstimulation to make us happy. So going in nature, very powerful for mental health in general, because just seeing the sun, it's natural for us, and it's when we don't do it, we feel subhuman. We don't feel like we're worthy of human status. So another thing that will improve your mental health is practicing gratitude. Gratitude. Practicing gratitude is incredibly important because it makes you less materialistic, and it makes you feel like what you have is not necessarily enough, but it's a good level. It makes you happy with the fact, with your growth, with what you have already, and it makes you stop taking things for granted. And it's kind of a way to manually reverse your dopamine receptors being fried, because the little things like are going to make you happy. So let's practice gratitude right now. I'm grateful for this laptop that I'm recording on. I'm grateful for the charger that is charging my laptop so that it can work. I'm grateful for the Apple Store that made both of these. And I'm grateful for the kids who made the granite, who mined the granite and the materials so that this laptop could be created. I'm grateful for YouTube, where I'm uploading this video. I'm grateful for the people who watch YouTube because they watch my video. And I'm grateful for the table upon which the computer is standing on. You get my point. I kind of went on a long one there, but when you do gratitude journaling throughout the day, when you do gratitude journaling as a habit, you're going to have grateful thoughts throughout the day. And gratitude is paramount. It's equivalent to happiness and mental health. Anyway, third way to improve your mental health and well-being is meditation. Meditation, again, aims to reverse your fried dopamine receptors by trying to improve your attention span and trying to reduce your tolerance and your baseline for boredom. What do I mean by that? When you're meditating, you're focusing on your breath, usually for a period of 3 to 10 minutes, right? And your breath isn't stimulating. It's not like a content or music or a video game. So it's going to feel boring. And that's the challenge with meditation, is that you try to bring your focus back, even though it's going to feel boring. And you try to sit there for minutes, trying to endure boredom so that you're more happy at a baseline. Because if you're not happy in those basic states, you're going to be less happy when you're stimulated. And it's simple as that. It's how high or low your baseline for being happy is. And by bringing the baseline down, we can be more happy throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the year. And last things, spending more time with your family. I mean, it's just going to make you feel more happy and more grateful. It's such a wholesome thing. And you're going to practice your presence there, which you also get from meditation. It's something that I wish for all of you, because you won't be there forever, and your family certainly won't be here forever either. And damn, that got kind of deep towards the end, but the video's over. Thank you for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow my Patreon. Embrace progress, not perfection. See ya.